You can leave it, and I'm not going to take it. But your story, keep it to pointer.
Okay.
Okay, everybody ready for the break?
Can I take it now?
Everybody back.
Can I take it?
Sure, take it. Because to make it easier for you. Okay, everybody ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so, what are some ideas you had from looking at these photos and the title? What could this be about?
She calling the phone?
She or he?
She.
Oh, she, yeah, she. The girl's
Somebody
talking
used
on
the phone.
The girl's
Yeah.
using the phone. What else? Let's start at the beginning. Let's go down in
I
order.
said in the beginning, he's putting his pants on a hurry.
He's getting his pants on in a hurry. Yes. What else?
He's getting dressed.
He's getting dressed.
Eat sandwich or something.
Let's go to the next one. What's going on
And
here?
take the bus.
Baby's gonna take the bus. How about
He is on the bus.
Who said sandwich?
Take a break.
He's taking a break to do what?
He's lunch.
He did a
Lunch.
lunch.
He's eating lunch. Okay, what's this? What's the next one?
He's playing games.
Playing games. And this? How is he?
He's tired.
He's working and he's tired.
He's tired.
And you said she's calling, she's talking on the phone?
Yeah.
And what's he doing here?
Sleeping.
Sleeping. And how about down here at the bottom?
And somebody is supervising his job. Something like
He's
that.
working and who's this probably? Who's this guy? Maybe.
Supervisor.
Supervisor maybe. Good. So now you have an idea of what's happening in the story, right?
Yeah.
Before you even read. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to put together what we talked about pictures and the words we wrote on the board. Use this here. And what I want you to do is I want you to read this story.
The whole thing?
We're going to do the first one together. I want you to read the whole thing. As you read, we're going to read the first one together, and I'm going to show you how to do the rest, okay?
All right.
So if you want to read with me, I'm going to read out loud. I'm going to start with the title. On Time and Ready to Work, a story about Eduardo. So who's the story about? Eduardo.
Eduardo.
And I want you to know that in English, Eduardo is Edward. Eduardo is Edward. And the nickname is Ed. So here you read about Ed. Ed significa Eduardo. Es corto para Eduardo. Okay? Ed. Before he learned how to be organized, Eduardo was taking 45 minutes to get dressed. From 7 o'clock until 7 a.m. or 7:45 a.m. or 7:45 p.m. in the morning. He was very slow. Sometimes he was late to work. So you have a choice. So let's talk about that paragraph. You have a choice between 7:45 a.m. or 7:45 p.m. Which one is correct? Based on the context clues.
7:45 a.m.
How do you know? What's the context clue that tells you it's a.m.?
Because he's working already.
Yeah, he's working. It's early and he's going to work. Exactly. So you know because he's going to work and it's early, it has to be a.m. a.m. So I want you guys to do, by yourselves, I want you to do the rest of the paragraphs. You see where there's an underline? I want you to circle, so in the first one, the correct answer would be 7:45 a.m. So you can circle the correct answer, okay? 7:45 a.m. Now, the rest of them I want you to read and try to do by yourself. Use context clues to figure out the right answer, okay?
Okay.
So go ahead and work on it. If you have a question, raise your hand and I'll come around and make sure you're on the right page. Make sure you understand. If you don't understand, or if there's a word that's really confusing, just ask me and I'll help you, okay?
Okay.
¿Vamos a hacer todo? ¿O solo?
Sí. How do you say that in English?
You're gonna do the one above or
Yeah,
all of
all
them?
of them. Yes, we're gonna do all of them. But if you get stuck, just let me know.
Okay, wait. Put it much faster.
Oh, what's your clue?
There.
Okay. Quiet. Uh-huh, good, exactly. That's exactly right. What about you? And this one? What's your clue?
94.
Or take his head in there. Exactly. Exactly. Perfect. Good job. And this one, what was your clue? What's your clue for that one? That was. It was. And what was your clue? What's your context clue for this one? ¿Cómo sabes que es 8 o'clock instead of 8:30? How do you know?
Because he take only 15 minutes for
Mm-hmm. Yes.
15 minutes to get ready to because
Mm-hmm.
he take only 15 minutes because he was at 7.
Right, so he's faster.
He is faster.
How do you know it's 8 o'clock? How do you know? Instead of 8 p.m., how do you know it's 8 o'clock?
Because it's faster. He's doing it very quick.
Yeah, so it's quick, so it would only be how many minutes between here and here?
15 minutes.
Exactly, you got it. Good job.
Here is more.
Só metade later, so I think it is. That's just more. Keep reading. Everything has clues in it, so don't skip any sentences. Read them all. Yes. So if you have a whole lunch hour, and it starts at 12, when does the hour end? Exactly, you got it. Exactly. So if his whole lunch hour, and your whole is, and it starts at 12:15, when does it end? Mm-hmm, good. And what's your clue? How do you know?
Because he's the 15 minutes after.
Exactly. And he has a whole hour. Exactly. Remember, what does whole mean? Entero. Good. Whole significa entero. So when it says whole hour, it's hora entero. Entonces aquí donde dice whole lunch hour es una hora de almuerzo entero. Entonces se empieza a quarter after 12, and it's one whole hour. It starts at quarter after 12. When does it finish? Si su hora de almuerzo entero empieza a las un cuarto después de 12, ¿cuándo termina? Exactly. Y la pista aquí es que es una hora entera que empieza a las quarter after 12. ¿Tienes? Okay, good. Entonces, eso es whole
The whole-
lunch hour.
Yeah.
One whole hour. And it starts at a quarter after 12. So when would it finish?
call afterward.
Exactly, and what's your clue? Because you know it's what?
Yes, a whole lunch, whole hour.
Exactly,
lunch.
good.
Yeah.
Es como un rompecabezas. Like a puzzle. How are you guys doing? Anybody need help? Okay, what you need?
He was so tired that one time he fell asleep.
At work.
His voice was right there in that.
Angry.
Now, what I'm facing now, so he fell asleep more. So we're on board.
No tiene que ver. Eso es solo de más información. No tiene una,
Nothing.
no tiene una pregunta entre ese párrafo.
Okay.
Not all the paragraphs have questions in them.
No.
Just some. Just where you see the underline.
Like this one.
Mm-hmm. Just the underlines. Yep. Good. 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 What's your clue? How do you know? How do you know it's evening?
Because dinner.
Exactly. Perfect. How do you know it's midnight?
Because we go sleep late.
Exactly. Very late. Good. Okay, let's see. You have quarter after 9. How come it's not 9 a.m.? How do you know? What's your clue?
Because he goes sleep late before.
Mm-hmm. And now?
And now he go sleep earlier because he
exactly right.
was late, so he's work.
Those are that's 2 clues you use. That's really good. Good. And how do you know? What's the clue for that one?
He goes sleep earlier because he thought he smoke earlier.
Exactly. He goes to bed early because he took his coffee. And what's your clue for this one?
It's the same one as he talks earlier.
Mm-hmm.
He
Exactly. Good. So, now I want you to think of some ideas. jot down some ideas about that. How are you doing?
I did this one right here.
Good. How do you know? What's your clues?
You get, what is it, quarter of 9, and he has some clothes.
Oh, yeah, they were, yeah, you forgot to put yourself
Okay,
on. Good.
Okay,
So,
it's early.
exactly. And it's a quarter after 9, right?
Yes, and then this one
Mhm.
is normally in bed at quarter till 10 because it's at night.
Exactly. Good. Very good.
Okay.
Now, what I want you to do, let's see, you've got, and this one? I don't see this one, and this one. Finish. I think you know, I think you did them, but
Okay,
circle them, so I can
this
check
one.
them.
Here, this one.
Let's check.
That's right. No.
Oh, sí. Mira, si no hay nada sobrado, no hay que hacer nada. Ponte leo para saber. So, let's see. Is he going to be on the bus at 8 o'clock or 8 o'clock at night?
8 o'clock.
So circle that one. And how do you know it's 8 o'clock in the morning?
Because he has to go to work.
Because he's going to work. Good. How about if his lunch, he has a whole lunch hour, you got that one? Exactly, perfect. And what's your clue to this? How do you know?
The end of the
How do you know
quarter.
it's a quarter after? What's your clue?
Because he takes the call after.